thousands of massive stone structures scatter the Middle Eastern deserts, visible only from the sky. For thousands of years, nomadic tribes and modern travelers walked right past them, seeing nothing but low, ruined stone walls. But in the 1920s, when early pilots began flying over the deserts of Jordan and Saudi Arabia, they looked down and saw something shocking. The stones formed giant geometric patterns stretching for miles across the barren landscape. They looked like massive, prehistoric kites flying across the sand. Because of this strange shape, archaeologists named them desert kites. For nearly a century, their true purpose was one of archaeology's greatest mysteries. Today, high-resolution satellite imagery on Google Earth has revealed over 6,000 of these megastructures. They are not random piles of rocks, they are the largest prehistoric hunting traps ever built by humans. The design of these traps is brilliantly simple, yet terrifyingly effective. Two long, low stone walls converge to form a wide V-shape, like a giant funnel. These walls stretch for hundreds of meters, sometimes even miles, gradually narrowing as they go. At the very end of the funnel is a small enclosure surrounded by deep, hidden pits. Ancient hunters would spot herds of wild animals, like gazelles or ibex, and drive them into the wide mouth of the funnel. Because the walls were low, the animals didn't panic at first, they simply followed the natural corridor. But as they ran further, the walls closed in on them, forcing them into a run. By the time they realized they were trapped, the herd would charge forward and plunge into the deep pits at the end. Here, hunters waiting on the edges could easily harvest the animals in massive quantities. This wasn't just survival, it was industrial-scale hunting, built thousands of years before the rise of agriculture. But this explanation raises an even bigger question. How could Neolithic people design structures so massive that they could only be properly seen from the sky? In 2023, researchers made a jaw-dropping discovery in Jordan and Saudi Arabia. They found engraved stone monoliths dating back 9,000 years. Carved into these stones were precise, to-scale architectural plans of the nearby desert kites. These are officially the oldest architectural scale plans in human history. It proves that Neolithic builders had a highly sophisticated understanding of geometry, scale, and spatial planning. They could visualize megastructures from a top-down perspective, long before the invention of writing or mathematics. Some archaeologists, however, argue that these structures were too massive to be used only for hunting. They point to the extreme effort required to build miles of stone walls in scorching desert heat. One theory suggests these kites had a secondary, ritualistic purpose. Perhaps they were sacred markers, symbolic fences dividing territory, or ritual spaces for the community. Still, the physical evidence of animal bones found inside the pits strongly supports the hunting trap theory. Whatever their primary function, the sheer scale of the desert kites challenges our understanding of prehistoric human society. It shows that early humans were capable of altering the landscape on an impossible scale, leaving behind what are now just. Were these stone structures just highly efficient hunting traps, or is there a deeper, lost meaning behind their massive scale?